All right, y'all. Welcome back to Doriansdiyaudio. Welcome back to my little new little studio that I have here upstairs in my house. I'm taking over the my wife's old office, and we got her set up in another spare bedroom of ours. So I'm taking this one over, and I got her old desk that I really like that she actually really hated. So anyway, for starters, I want to do two different videos real quick for you guys. The first one is going to be of these NVX, and these are the XQS3s. Okay, these are the mid-range speakers, 3.5-inch speakers that come inside of the three-way that they have. These things sound pretty awesome, and they're like $110 or $120 now. When I got them, I think they were about $100 at the time. So they've been kicking around in the house for a while. I have installed these in other people's cars, and yeah, you can say what you want to say. Nowadays, I think sometimes you'll hit something where it's cracked out of the park and they sound good. We didn't take no measurements to hear them, but they sounded sweet to the ear, and that's primarily what everybody wants. Okay, so give me 1 second to pull up some specs on these. I got an email from them because I did ask them, and I want to go over some of these specifications with you guys. Okay, so I have the specifications up real quick, but I know what you guys really want to see. You want to see what these things look like when they come out the box. So first off, for whatever it's worth, they have some really nice packaging. They're like magnetic boxes, right? The two-way is the same way, but you know, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and open these up and let you guys see them. Like I said, I've opened up a set of these before, so I'll let you see what I've seen before. So just a cover, and then we have here. This is basically shoot that QR, they call those QR codes, and then it's going to give you instructions and everything. And then inside here, you just have these two beautiful drivers. We're just going to pull one out just so we can take a peek at it. So you got it here, packaging, pull these out, and they do come with a really nice grill for the front here. That's pretty sweet. And let's go ahead and show you the speaker itself. It's pretty nice. Now, I'm calling these a 3.5, but I think they might actually be a 3-inch. They are. It says that right here. They are a 3-inch speaker, if you can see right there. So, yeah, and I mean, look at that, man. It looks nice. I mean, looking nice and performing as two different things, but you know, for NVX, who I've used their products for some time now, I've never had any issues with them, and they've always performed pretty good for what they were, right? Like better than what you thought they should have, especially their subwoofers, the what do they call it, the XVC series. Those things are pretty dope. So shout out to NVX and that. But yeah, man, look at these. These are them, and comes with a nice grill if you need it right there. The back on these are pretty cool, and you'll notice if you've seen a few other guys, few different other speakers, this back basket kind of looks familiar, doesn't it? I won't say any names, but they're charging way more for a driver that's apparently built to be the same deals or pretty damn close. So yeah, if you're in the market for some mid-rangers and you don't have a big budget to spend, I highly recommend these XQS3s. And like I said, right now you can get those for about $120. Sometimes you can probably find them on sale. When I purchased these, I got them for $99, and I think I got them directly off of Amazon. Of course, you can go to NVX and get them, and you can also go to Sonic Electronics, this is their house brand, right? Sonic Electronics. You can go to them and get these also. So We will be throwing these up and modeling these in a setup on figuring out how to set crossovers without any type of RTA or any type of measuring equipment. So go back, look back, check for it, and see how we modeled these and what we played around with these. But before I go real quick, I want to quickly go over some specifications. So as a pair, they're good for 50 watts RMS or 100 watts peak. So that's 25 watts each on these, which is plenty, right? They're 4 ohms. Okay, they're both 4 ohm drivers. RE, do they say what that is on here? RE on here is 3.2. So if you ohm these out, they should be somewhere putting 3.2 ohms. Round it to 4 ohms. I don't know why they don't round down. They round up. I don't make the rules. They are 88 decibels. So for sensitivity, I'm guessing it doesn't say, but mid-ranges in your dash or pointed at you, 88, that's going to be pretty sufficient. The FS on them is 76 hertz, which is pretty, that's pretty low. That's definitely pretty low. I would always recommend when you're getting into your mid-rangers and your tweeters that you cross them 1.5 to 2 times the FS to be safe, and maybe we'll see somewhere around where it tells you a safe crossover point. All right, and then I'm not going to bore you with the other stuff, total Q and all of that stuff, that whatever. It does say that the cone composite is carbon fiber. It looks like carbon fiber, but I don't know if that's carbon fiber or what do they call that? The fiberglass reinforced, whatever. I don't think it matters. But one thing that is nice about these, especially if you're going to have them in your dashboard and stuff like that, the surround here is made out of rubber. All right. I plan on I wouldn't be using these with a grill. I don't think that they would be going in my dashboard, but you know, you can see some other speakers I have, they will get sun faded. I don't know how these hold up against sun fading and or the durability of the rubber cracking on them. They're not that old of a set, and I've never heard anyone say from the whole line, the whole setup of this, that any of them are bad. Everyone loves them when they have them. It does have a 25 millimeter, which I think it says 1 inch, 25 millimeter, 1 inch. I always thought that 24.1 millimeters was 1 inch. Whatever, tomato, close around 1 inch voice coil in them. And like I said, check out the video to see us modeling them in there. And then I may do something, because I got a ton of mid-rangers laying around. I may set up something like a little listening for them so I can ABX things myself. And of course, we're going to be swapping them into the truck so that we can hear those and tune them and see what type of performance and hear how good they sound in the actual vehicle, okay? So anyway, until next time, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Peace.